miss you, need you, I want you, miss you, need you, I want you, miss you, need you.
Alright, welcome back to the Cool Cast Podcast, the coolest podcast on the planet. You know what I'm saying? So, alright, look, we got the pizza sauce and the fucking cheese, you know what I'm saying? So, ain't no Domino's. And I keep forgetting the motherfucking cornmeal so I can have to get that extra crisp and all this other. I almost got drove, man, about that shit. I'm like, damn, man, I forgot the fucking cheese and the pizza sauce here, man. I had to grab the little toppings for the little, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I had to calm down because I was damn near upset about this shit. I was like, hold on, man, we can't be upset because you ain't got that grease for the pizza. We can just do it some other time. It's another day, it's another way, Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, no pizza tonight, no pizza Saturday night, you know what I'm saying? But, oh, them boys done scored again. Okay, alright. But, yeah, James Gunn. So now I'm thinking about fucking the Green Lantern TV show. It's, I forgot old girl name, man, from DC, Teen Titans. Is it Star, what's her name? Starfire. I'm thinking about that. And I'm like, man, how all this gonna turn out? Cause James Gunn, I think he running all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and something else too. Well, actually, I forgot about Clayface, the film Clayface. Or is that a TV series? Well, I forgot. I gotta go check up on that. But is he running all that there too? Cause it's like, damn, like you get James Gunn out the way, cause he's fucking everything up. But what else they got coming with DC? Clayface, Starfire, Green Lantern, and something else. I know the Batman, the second film for Batman, the sequel that's supposed to be coming through. They got something else happening too with DC. I can't think on it right now. But yeah, James Gunn gotta get out the way because he's fucking everything up, man. That nigga is bugging out. But yeah, like I was saying about the naked gun shit. I still haven't watched it the second go around. But I gotta run back to that. I'm waiting for them to put Nobody 2. I'm waiting for them to put that out. Let's see how that's gonna go. I didn't know they was coming back with a second film for that, so that was decent to see them still strolling their thing on that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's Curb Enthusiasm shit. The world is falling apart, so it's like I don't know how much time left to they gonna continue to keep the dollar rolling before they come and crash down the system in a major way. But cause like I was saying, like in 2020. When the fucking COVID shit came out, I thought the Mark of the Beast was coming right after that. You heard me? Like, cause I'm like they had to shut Walmart down for like from the 24th day. So I'm like, I let the lady, you know, to the manager. And I'm like, when they gonna bust this bitch back over for 24? She was like, it's the new normal. So I guess she got put on game about the whole thing. Like that bitch ain't gonna never be back to 24 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, it's the new normal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck they got going on. So like, but I remember when all that shit first came about, I thought like the Mark of the Beast was coming right after that. Like I'm talking about like, you know what I'm saying, days, weeks, like, you know what I'm saying, this shit finna. But 5 years later, they still ruling. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, like what if this shit take like another 10, 20 years and shit? So it's like, okay, let's see what's going on with this Curb Enthusiasm shit. That's just in case, you know what I'm saying, before niggas just fucking just, you know what I'm saying, lay out or whatever. But like I was saying on the other the podcast I just did recently, it was some situation. It was a situation that came upon me that kind of altered everything because I was gonna be, you know what I'm saying, attending the field festivals, and everything like this, you know what I'm saying, trying to reach out to motherfuckers that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, do their thing. You know, especially the editors and shit. Cause you know I fucking hate editing videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, linking up with writers and actors and actresses and shit like this here and trying to form a team together. And some folks was hollering about like you need 30 people at least to. But by now, I could have had at least 15 and we could have kind of like, you know what I'm saying, check this out. We got this here. I knew you was 15 we got, you know what I'm saying? But look what we done presented. So yeah, but anyhow, so I'm gonna try to fuck with the film festivals, Lord willing. And it's some other shit I hadn't heard about, fucking around with Ted Dancing and Jimmy Smooth, you know what I'm saying? I feel like fucking with that, I definitely would be able to bump into, you know what I'm saying, a gang of people and get some shit going, you know what I'm saying, for the Will series or whatnot. And, that's something I'm really looking into, man. That shit's so exciting, you know what I'm saying? Cause like when I bumped into Curb Enthusiasm, I was just searching around for comedy, and I just kept running past Larry David shit, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I would see the little shit, but I just kept passing by because I don't know nothing about it. So I'm just looking for comedy. And one day I just click on that bitch, you know what I'm saying? And that shit like just exploded everything, you know what I'm saying? That shit erupted everything, you know what I'm saying? Every volcano just erupted across the land, you know what I'm saying? And I'm checking it out and I'm like, this is similar to the idea that I got going on, what I want to do. And that shit came out in 1999, so like this shit far back. And there's a few other television shows too. The one lady that play on Friends, her character name on there is Phoebe or whatever, and she had like a little comedy series that she had going on. It was similar to kind of to you know. It was, I gotta go back and see what's happening with that, but it was kind of, and there's a few other shows too. With Curb Enthusiasm, it's a whole shit of improv. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not like, you know what I'm saying, with my pen like that as far as it goes with writing scripts and shit. So hell, Larry David was on that bitch just like fucking just popping off like the outlines and shit and just and then they'll just go off. So it was like, oh, this is similar to what I'm thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I ain't got experience about like writing scripts and shit, and you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. So I was like, fuck. So what I'm thinking about, you know what I'm saying, is I'm right on road, you know what I'm saying? I'm right online, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit. And I just be so excited about the shit, like as if like that shit has already been, you know what I'm saying, presented to certain, you know what I'm saying, streaming platforms as far as Amazon Prime, HBO Max and shit like this. Cause that's what I want to fuck with. Like I got an idea of bringing that bitch into like a TV show and trying to see if I can present that. I know too you can upload shit on that like fucking TuneCore and shit like that. So, but I got an idea of trying to see if I can holler at Prime, see if I can holler at HBO Max and get them to tuck something in. But just gotta get a few people to roll with the thing and just, cause that shit's exciting, you know what I'm saying? Cause like the whole situation. I was recently thinking about the Lil Wayne song, what is it called, Miss Officer with Bobby Valentino. I think it was somebody kind of around about it, but I was trying to think on it. I think it was like yesterday morning, I believe, and I was trying to figure out what it was. I was clowning around about something. About the Bobby Valentino and shit, like you know how he was on the ad the wheel. Cause that shit funny as fuck. Like a cop call. So that shit was hilarious. So I hadn't came up with a little skit about that shit. But I can't remember it though. But you know the whole thing with Neo and the shit with him hating love songs and shit and how bro, like, you know what I'm saying, bro be like, you know what I'm saying, stunting on me, shit, mad at me because of the whole love. And then I had also came up with some other shit, cause you know he recently made some little love cuts and shit. So I was like, you know what I'm saying, cutting up about that. So, but yeah, and then the situation with fucking Beyonce putting me on the fucking remix of Dangerously in Love and shit like this year. Missy Elliott with the fucking Minute Man song, like her little cousin ran back in time with Marty McFly from Back in the Future. And that's the reason why Missy Elliott made the Minute Man song, is actually about me. See, it's a whole bunch of cuts, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of cuts, dog. I was cutting up about this, some other shit too. About Pitbull and Flo Rida, with them and Neo, you know what I'm saying? They cutting up and shit about, you know what I'm saying, with him, because they wanted me to be on the club song and shit, and I don't want to make club songs, so Pitbull and Flo Rida upset with me about some other shit. Then Pitbull got a brother named Bulldog, and he was reason that interfered and cut through everything and caused them boys from, you know what I'm saying, not beating on me and shit, jumping me and shit and stumping me out and all this shit. A whole bunch of shit, man, that I beat. So it's like, it's a, man, this shit heavy. You know what I'm saying? Real deep comedy. You know what I'm saying? Vast sense of humor and shit. So it's like, man, that should have been terribly funny. And I also was thinking about like my brothers and shit, and then my cousins, like them three boys, they brothers and shit. Man, these improv and like it'll be perfect for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And another one of my other cousins, well, actually like 3 of my other cousins on my Paul side, them niggas, that'll be perfect for the improv shit too. And my brother and one of his ladies, I forgot how fucking funny she is. I remember we used to be fucking watching a little fucking regular show and fucking Adventures of Jake and Finn. And I was like, I forgot shit. I was like, it's like so many people I started kind of thinking about, like, damn, though, if I could have thought of this earlier, I could have, you know what I'm saying, I could have been running this shit, like, you know what I'm saying, by now, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, damn, but I'm just so excited about that shit, man. That Curb Enthusiasm shit. It's fucking, the Kickback, the Will series, it's like, this shit's hilarious, because, like, for the most part, how I was thinking upon it, it's like, I be on, you know what I'm saying, on the web series, like, in certain episodes, I be like, stunting and hollering about, like, I know certain celebrities, and like, oh man, I got a song with fucking so and so, and you know what I'm saying, there's certain characters in the web series that understand and know that I just be like, talking trash and shit, like, you don't fucking know what you ain't got no song with you, ain't about to be on a remix with Beyonce and shit, you know what I'm saying, like, this here, so, and then, like, up in line, and then like, so if we able to hook up with some motherfuckers and shit and really like catch out with some motherfuckers, and then they come in line, so it's like, oh shit, this bitch, so what if this nigga wasn't lying about the whole thing? Man, this shit is fucking hilarious, dog. It's like, oh shit, it's just like, when I bumped into Curb Enthusiasm, that's when I knew, like, oh man, like, a nigga had the perfect idea. Like, I'm like, I know for sure this shit can kick off, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just fucking JB Smooth and Ted Dance and them boys that done put me on the lick when they was talking about the shit that they was talking about, they podcast and shit. And I was like, dog, I'm like, okay. Cause I was just thinking about the film festivals and shit, and they was talking about some other shit, you know what I'm saying, a few other things that they mentioned about. And I was like, oh shit, I can reach out to that shit too, and that's how I can kind of, but I had the situation come through that house and everything, cause I was gonna be able to just invest into it. Like, every month I was gonna be able to just be able to, even like with the music and shit, like I was gonna be able to start purchasing my own beats, so I ain't gotta worry about leasing these little, you know what I'm saying? But Lord willing, there's still a wave out there to put some things together. But like, man, I just be so fucking crunk about this shit. Like, it ain't even about, like, it's definitely about not no fame, because the nigga don't give a fuck about being known about. Nigga be trying to hide for real. Not even about the money. Just being able to have that shit presented to those who have like a sense of humor and that just care about laughter. Because that's why I be posting shit on there, trying to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit is I'm extremely passionate about that shit. Like, that shit keeps a lot of joy pumping. And I don't know, but yeah, it just got a sense of humor that's just spreading amongst the 4 corners of the earth, dog. And it's just like, sheesh. But you know, Lord willing, because like I said, it's looking like we're fucking, everything is about to be, you know what I'm saying? Judgment is about to be smashed upon this little land. And all this shit about to be wiped out. But 2020, I thought that shit was in and then. You know what I'm saying? And 5 years later, here we are. The dollar's still rolling. They still accept coins and shit like this. So, I don't know. But it's a Cool Cat Podcast, the coolest podcast on the planet. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think that shit for motherfuckers who want to run off. I just say that shit out of comedy. You know what I'm saying? But it's a Cool Cat Podcast, the coolest podcast on the planet. That ain't how I said it. That's how they run it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.